Morning, hello, welcome to the channel. For those of you that are new, I'm Lauren-Jane. Please like and subscribe if you don't already. For those of you that have been here before, welcome back. So this week is emergency theatre week. I'm really excited about this because it means that I'm going to get to do lots and lots of surgery. Hopefully anything emergency that's coming in via Gen Surg should be coming through my theatre. So I've got a week of this, so I'm excited. So let's get into it. Good morning, I'm here. I'm going to start off with emergency hernia repair. So basically a bit of the bowel kind of comes through the bowel wall and it can get stuck, and that is very bad. So we're going to fix one of those and I'm going to let you know how it goes. Hopefully I get to do lots of suturing and things. Oh dear, so I'm feeling a bit deflated because you'll know if you've been watching these vlogs, my surgical skills are not the best. And it's been remarked upon again that my knot tying's just not quite there and I'm really frustrated. So I'm going to go and practice, which is why I got the sutures. In addition to this, we have quite an easy appendix, which the consultant comes and does. And because there's so much pressure on me to do appendixes for my next application, this is, quite frustrating. So by the end of the day, I'm actually quite stressed and frustrated. I think just because I want to do well and I want to get in and get it done, and that's not quite happening. So what started out and what was a very good day in emergency theatres has ended in some tears. I love the day job, I love being a CT1, but there's just so much stuff, so much baggage that comes with it. Like there's MRCS Part A, which you might know that I recently failed, and then just wrecked my quilt. They obviously recently cancelled the January version, so I can't even sit it in January now, so I have to suffer through revision for another 3 months, probably. And then on top of that, like they've given me this lap pass thing that I have to do, and it just feels impossible. Like there's 4 tasks. I haven't even attempted the 4th one. I don't even know what it is. You have to like hook like 4 polos and get them through a string. 3 polos, and all in 4 minutes. And at the moment, it's taking me like 13 on a good run, and I feel like my surgical skills are really shit. And it's just taken a lot of resilience just to sort of like I feel like every night I'm doing something for medicine, lap pass, which never progresses any, MRCS, and various research projects and all of that stuff, and just feel like it's so much, it's too much. So I had a great day at the day job, but it's just all the other stuff. So I'm just going to go to bed, I think. It's sunny! Today, however, is a new day, so I've put a smile on my face. I'm back at work. I'm here. After all, I love what I do. So we've got an appendix. I'm going to try and do what I can. I'm really hoping to be able to do some of the dissection of the appendix, which is what I definitely need to do. But unfortunately, yet again, it doesn't happen, and that's because there's a consultant around. My registrar wants to do it, so I'm not really doing any of the appendixes, and the theme of this week for me is appendixes, and I'll get into why a bit more later. So I'm still quite frustrated. Morning, day 3. Yesterday I got to do some really cool stuff. I did a scrotal exploration and I assisted with an appendix. All of these things are great because I'm getting really hands-on surgical experience. So I'm excited for day 3 and what day 3 holds. Oh, I also did an abscess, an incision and drainage, and I did that one on my own, which was cool. Still suffering from some residual feelings of just feeling like I'm really rubbish, and I was just in theatre, and my consultant, I think, doesn't really let me do things because he also thinks that I'm rubbish. And my reg just said, oh, Lauren-Jane can do this, we did it yesterday, and they let me do it, and I did it well, hopefully. But then I got really nervous and forgot how to tie knots, so it's a battle. cases so far today have been a defunctioning stoma, which is basically when someone's got an occluding cancer, so we make a stoma just so that it won't save their life, it doesn't treat them, but it helps relieve the symptoms. It's a really nice little operation, but quite a sad operation, especially for me because, well, I won't go into that now, but yeah, someone in my family had one, so there's always difficult sometimes to separate, but you have to because that's important. Finishing up, done 2 defunctioning stomas today. Feel like I have made some progress in my surgical skills. My consultant said my port insertion was very controlled, which really pleases me because obviously if you're doing these things with control, it means that you're doing them well. I got them in first time, and my suturing is much better, so I know I'm gradually improving, which makes me feel good. It's just I kind of wish I was at this stage 3 months ago, but it is what it is. I've had a good day. No appendixes today, which isn't useful for my training, but it is what it is. The setup of emergency week is great fun for an SHO though. So basically it's you and a reg and a consultant who's on call that's assigned to the emergency theatre. And basically anything general surgery that comes in through this hospital that needs to be operated on immediately. So things like trapped hernias or anything really, mostly appendixes, but it can be anything that's really serious, bowel obstruction. That's something that we're going to operate on. The more serious the surgery, the less likely I am to be able to do the bits of it that I need to do. So I'm actually hoping for the simple things like the appendixes, the abscesses, because they're all great experience for me. My shifts are 8 until 5, but if there's an appendix going, I'll definitely stay. And there's no real on-call portion to this week, basically just seeing the patients that are coming in through theatre. So it's actually quite chilled out because you're just sort of waiting for something to pop into your theatre. And that theatre is shared by other specialties, so gynae, vascular. So there is a degree of negotiation between my seniors about who's going to be doing what operations. And that's fun to learn as well as a junior to see, you know, whether our case gets to go or someone else's does. Sadly, by the end of the week, I've still not done an appendix start to finish. So I've learned a lot, but I've not quite got to where I wanted to get to. But I'm not going to dwell on it. I've missed my children, so I'm here with them at home and I'm going to spend time with them. And it is my birthday weekend. So this is a Friday. I'm going away to Newcastle the next day, and I'm really excited about this because Ash and I have not been away since before baby was born, and you know, COVID and all of this stuff. So here we are on our way up north. I'm very excited about this. Just one night, so not very long to do Newcastle in, but we stayed in a really lovely hotel room, which it would be great if I could get into with this key. So here we are, here's my hotel room, whistle-stop tour of Newcastle for both you and me. And Ash found a really lovely restaurant which had a great vegan menu, which was excellent. And he bought me a really lovely necklace, which was a lovely end to what had been a lovely but sort of frustrating week. So I had a really lovely birthday. It was nice to get away with Ash because he's so amazing, so supportive, so wonderful. And I guess I'm going to be back at trying to crack on with my tying and surgical skills next week. So thank you for watching. If you're still watching at the end, please like and subscribe if you don't already. Thank you, bye.